Hello my friends and welcome. My name is Dennis and today we are here with you on a big event. We're gonna change the oil in engine of this beautiful motorcycle Honda VTX1800 cc. So what I'm gonna do, I'll put the camera on my head and I'll now start my long video. Probably you can skip everything if you want, or you can skip to some moment when I'm actually changing the oil, but I want to show you everything. Here is my oil for a Honda VTX. The oil that I will put on this motorcycle inside the engine. It is 10W4T full synthetic off-road REPSOL oil, original. I ordered this one on the original REPSOL website. Why I decided to choose this oil? Basically because I couldn't find the oil that I put the last time on my motorcycle. The oil which is now there in this engine is original Pro Honda HP4 high performance 4-stroke full synthetic oil. So I couldn't find it in my country, and pre-orders, well, they told me that I need to wait 1 month. I don't need to wait 1 month because the weather is quite good and I need to ride my bike. So I decided to buy this oil because it's not fake. I'm sure that it's not fake, and it's the most expensive REPSOL oil for the motorbikes. I know that off-road bikes are high-loaded with high-performance engines, so they need really good oil. So I decided to buy this one, the off-road oil for not off-road bike, but I think it will work just fine. So it's off-road 4-stroke engine and this off-road full synthetic 4-stroke engine. So I will now describe you guys the whole process that will happen to me and to this motorcycle right now. The weather is good just for riding, but I'm now still changing everything on my motorcycle. I already changed the air filter, I changed the rear tire here, I changed the spark plugs, and I will change the oil and also the final drive oil here. I will show you later the video about the final drive oil change, but now you can click on the links below and you can follow the videos where you can find how I changed the rear wheel, how I changed the filter, spark plugs, everything. So everything in process, guys. So the first step for me is to put this bike on its wheels, and I will ride it from this garage and we'll start the engine. I'll start the engine for the engine to warm up, to get the oil, clean itself a little bit, clean all the stuff from the engine, and we'll drain it after all. We'll drain it. So guys, let's start. So guys, I just started my motorcycle here, a few minutes. It's working good, and I just want to show you, after I'll shut down it, I'll show you the condition of the old oil that I have now. And I forgot to mention one thing for you. Then I bought this motorcycle. The first year I changed to this oil, the Motul 4-stroke 7100 10W40, and I think I bought the fake oil because the clutch wasn't really working fine with this one. So next year I decided to change for original HP4 Honda Pro Honda. So with this oil, that bike worked really good. There was no problem with clutch, everything was working fine. And this year, of course, I'll try the new oil. So every oil change, I'm trying something really new. They have some kind of experience. The Honda HP4 was really good, but I couldn't find it, guys, so I would like to have the original parts, of course. Besides, they are very good for this motorbike. I'm just waiting for maybe for this fan, the cooling fan electrical, to start working. Probably it's enough for it now. I have the spare wheels for my car here, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna lift this bike once again on a uplifter, and I'll put the wheels under the wheels of my motorcycle, so car wheels, and that will help me to get the access underneath the motorcycle, because you cannot do anything because it's very low, so you cannot access the drain bolts, drain plugs, so you need to lift it up a little bit. So I'm gonna lift it with my uplifter. So what I'm gonna do is shut down this motorcycle. It's already enough for it. It's quite hotty now, so I'm gonna shut down it, and let's go to garage once again. Now I put all the wheels here, so now you see what I meant before. So it's everywhere, all 3 points here. Now I need to release the lifter little by little, and I'll see how the thing will go. Little by little. Things are not looking fine so far. I'll lift it out a little bit. I need to put this wheel just in its center. Just in its center, I think here. And this wheel as well, just in the center. So, also not looking good. Well, here is okay, and here is also fine. Now it's okay here, and we can move it, and that's perfectly fine. Be sure your motorcycle is stable. It's not in a vertical axis as I would wish to, so I need to find something to put underneath this pad to make this bike stay vertical. So guys, what we really need for oil change, we need the oil itself, the new filter. I'll show you this quite simple oil filter, the cheapest one I could find. Oh, it's actually a good filter, helpful filter. And I need this. It's a 6-liter volume bottle, and I need to cut it because I need to drain the oil. So I will cut it like 1/3 and in full, so like 1/3 of full bottle. I will later describe you why I'm doing this. It's quite hard here. So like this. Why I'm doing this? Because underneath this beautiful bike we have 2 drain bolts. One, I hope you can see, is here. We have it, yeah. And another one is here. Hope you can also see it. So one is here and the other is here, and also we have oil filter here. It's quite hot here. So first I will unbolt this one, the drain plug, and this drain plug. As you can see, they have crash washers, so you may check it for the good or bad condition as well. That's the place for your filter. Quite good, quite interesting. So guys, let's start. I put the small one in the front because from the front part we'll have just a few milliliters of the oil, but from this part we'll have the most volume of our oil. The most of the liquid will be going from this side and from this side. By the way, I don't have the key for this, the branch for the oil filter, and to understand how to wrench it off without any key, please see the link below, or you can touch the link at your screen to watch how I will remove this filter without any key. I will not put in this video for you just to click on some extra videos. Thanks. Also guys, very important feature: do not put this motorcycle vertically before you wrench out all the drain plugs, because you'll put some torque and you can put all this motorcycle on yourself. Actually, it's very heavy, so it's better to have the center of gravity a little bit from your side. So you'll be standing here and you'll be wrenching this way, you wrench it out. So if your bike will be vertically, you can just put your motorcycle on yourself. So just leave it here with a little bit bank from others to the other side for the best safety measures you'll have. I will put some extra protection for my eyes, and we'll start screw out the drain plugs here. And we see the first one will be here. That's the 70mm wrench standard with short extension. I would say it's a middle extension. So let's unwrench it. Yeah, it's going, baby. It's going just fine. Probably my hands will be dirty. I'll try to minimize the effect of the hot oil because it will be hot. So do it with the wrench head. It's already going, and it should be hot because I just started the microcycle a few minutes ago. It's not quite hot, it's just warm. So you need the big thing here for the oil. You can see I spill some oil here, but mainly it is going well. So after I drain this oil from this side, I will put the motorcycle vertically to drain some extra. I hope this bottle is enough for this quantity. The oil is dark, and I would say it's quite dirty. I'll try not to spill more oil. It's now tiny. And it's better to wash your hands as soon as possible, because the synthetic oil is not quite good for your skin health. So let's continue, my friends. The same 17 millimeters wrench head from another side, and this time in the forward part. So I'll move this tank with the oil there, and I think it will drain here, probably. Yeah, for sure it will drain here. You just put it vertically. Yeah, it will drain somewhere here. So I'll put this wrench there, and at this moment, what I'm doing, guys. From this moment, guys, be cautious that if you wrench it this way, be aware of your motorcycle, because it's over you. If you wrench this way, you put some force, some shoulder, and it can move to you. So I recommend to have the bank to that side. So we'll start. It went okay, and I can easily put it from this side. I can already feel some warm oil, and the oil starts to drain. This time I didn't spill anything, and that's quite good. Wow, strange things are happening. It's pulsing, it's alive. It's like the heart inside, and the blood is going out from the engine. Yeah. Okay, guys, I have drain bolts here. Those are the new. I asked for the new drain washers. They provide me with a drain washer here on the main aft drain plug, but for the forward plug they provide me with this drain washer, and it's quite tiny, and I don't know, probably I will not use it. So this is the old front drain plug. I will remove the drain washer and just put on a new front drain plug. This is a main drain plug from outside. It had magnetic metal here, as you can see. If you have some tiny metal parts, it will catch them in the bottom part of your engine, so they couldn't damage your motorcycle engine. That's the good thing, probably. Well, it's time to fit it back again. Wow, I put the motorcycle, well, almost vertically, and the oil drain there, you can see everything full. You just need some time to wait till those drop finish, and then you can put these drain bolts back again. For the 6-liter canister, I cut just in a line for the aft drainage, for the aft drain plug. So probably next time I would cut a little bit more, because from the front part we have a lot of space, but here almost no space. So guys, I was waiting for a long time for the oil to stop dripping, but it seems to be okay. It drips again, but I didn't want to wait anymore, because of course there will be some oil left in there. I will just put the main drain bolt here, drain plug here, and It is going just fine, probably. It should be going just fine. New shiny drained plug. Here. Put some force in my hand. It's okay. And in the front part. Oh. Ouch. Sorry. In the front part. There. Let me put it closer to you. Now probably the most important thing ever, because I don't have the special tool for the force metering. So the most important thing here is to tighten these drain bolts with the force enough for these bolts to be tightened, but not very heavily, because this part in the bottom part of the engine is aluminium. So if you do something with it, with this bolt, if you over tighten it and something will happen with the nut inside, you need to do some really really heavy stuff to repair your bottom of the engine of this part. You need to weld it to do one more nut there, and it's quite heavy, so be sure you tighten it with not tighten it the part, okay? Just make sure it's tightened, but not tight very much. Okay, I'll just try to do it in my range. What I do, because it's aluminium. Well, that should be enough. Yes, that should be enough. Do not tighten it too much. So again, I'll just check it. Yeah, should be okay. Don't tighten it in too much. Don't tighten. Hope it's okay right now. It should be fine. And the other one as well. I can do it from this position. Don't do it too tight. It's okay. Well, it's quite hard to manipulate with only the force of your hand, because you really need to feel it. But it's better to have the special tool where you can measure the force, the torque applied to your bolts. But it should be fine right now. And the next step is new oil filter. I have here. No any specials here except one. Open it. Check it if it's okay. You can see it's already oiled here. But if it wasn't oiled, you just need to put some oil just on the border of the rubber part, and you can do it with your hand. You don't need a wrench to put the oil filter there. You just need your hand. Believe me, the force of your hand should be pretty much enough for the filter. I'm doing it with my left hand and tighten it. Maybe I need to do it right. And also with some tissue. Now it should be okay. As simple as that. I have the Honda VTX manual here, guys, and yeah, I have the engine oil capacity. So after draining, it should be 3.5 liters or 3.7 liters quarts or 3.1, I don't know, also quarts. 3.7 liters, 3.9 quarts if we drain with filter. Yeah, of course we'll drain with filter change. After disassembly, so total it should be 4.5 liters after disassembly. So now I should put 4.5 liters inside a motorcycle. And recommendation for Honda GN or HP4. So I already showed you before that on this motorcycle I use the original oil, and now we're gonna use the REPSOL oil. So that's why I bought the 4-liter canister and 1-liter canister, so totally 5. It should be 4.5, so half of this canister should be empty. We'll refill, then the motorcycle steering on the side pad, remove the drain stick, and we'll open the REPSOL, one of the most expensive oils, synthetic oils. Okay, let's little by little. Well, for sure I can be sure that it requires more than 3 liters, so initially I put 3 liters inside, little by little, and then I'll check. It will take some time, guys, so I'll skip it. So guys, I put inside 3 liters, around 3 liters, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this bike there again from my garage, and I'm gonna start it with the amount of oil we have there on an idle thrust, on an idle power, and after that I'll just shut down it and wait for maybe 5 minutes or so to check the oil with the drip stick. So I'm gonna move from here, hopefully. And waiting for, I think, 1 minute at idle power, and then we'll leave it like this for a while. Well guys, I did some mistake here with my motorcycle. I didn't measure correctly my oil level, because I measured it on a side pad, but it should be on side pad. You can see it's more than full, it's somewhere here, but it should be measured, then the motorcycle stands vertically. So we'll measure again, and it stands vertically, and you can see almost on the bottom, almost nothing. So I will put some extra oil here, because I read on forums that you need to fill this motorcycle with exact amount, 3.7 liters, and measure the oil level, then motorcycle stands up, I would say. So again, we'll put some extra oil here. Now it's should put some extra oil as well. Okay, and we'll see the level again. I'll let this drain and I'll just check the level once again. Then the motorcycle is standing fully vertically. Okay guys, I think it's all for today because my camera depleted, so I already checked the oil is okay. I used 4 liters for refueling. Thank you very much for watching and have a good time.